France going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We stand for the national anthem of France. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
Friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
So straight into the action. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. That's a throw. Cucurella. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to...
Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kubasi. Llorente. And that has left him in a heap. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Kubasi. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's Doué. And here's Dembele. Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Le numéro 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's picked his way through. Rabiot. Hernandez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gavi has it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Olise. Cucurella. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. And it's Dembele. Doué. And he walked. Real chance! Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a very decent... And a chance! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 39 minutes de jeu. Le numéro 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's on it, can he get away? Just about within shooting range. Cucurella.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That is good alertness. Fabian Ruiz. Gavi. And the referee has blown for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So right back into the action. Llorente with the cross. Gavi! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Space for him to turn and look. Tries to cross. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And they've managed to get rid. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chouameni shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance. Dembele. Oh, a delicate chip through. Llorente. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri. Spread to the right. Foot in. France suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And here's Elise. And it's Dembele. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 68 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Olise. Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Tchouameni spots it and intercepts. Ferran Torres! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Après 79 minutes de
It
jeu
was the
par
crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Goes for a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Doué has the space to scheme. Rabiot. Played out towards the right wing.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Not a hint of offside here. Oh, that's fabulous. 5 minutes to add. And he plays one through. Oh, just skips past his man.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is as far as it goes. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
France really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.